So the question of the day is, can you wax during your period? Well, there are some facts you need to know before answering this question, so keep watching. Hi, ladies, welcome back. It's me, your digital skin doctor. And today we are talking about the big question, which is, can you wax during your period? Is it harmful? Is it safe? What are the things you need to know before taking the leap? We're going to answer all these questions and more. So keep watching. I think this topic is such an important one because sometimes when you're young, when you start getting waxes, you might be on your period and you don't really know what to do. Do you continue with your wax appointments? Do you postpone it? What are the things you need to consider? So today, we're going to get into all of those nitty-gritty details. Before we get into whether or not you can wax while on your period, let's talk about why. There are so many myths and misconceptions surrounding this topic. One of the biggest myths is that having a wax during your period will hurt more than during any other time of the month. Another myth is that it is completely off limits and unsafe to have a wax while on your period. In fact, I've heard a lot of people say that having a wax on your period is just as bad as getting a wax while you're pregnant. There's no way. That's not true at all. So let's break down the science behind why skin sensitivity increases during menstruation. The main hormone involved in this process is called prostaglandins. These hormones are responsible for the contractions of the uterus during your period, but they also affect the smooth muscle of your blood vessels, causing them to dilate. This dilation makes your capillaries more prominent on the skin surface, making it easier for them to be damaged during waxing. This increased sensitivity means that your skin might react more strongly to the waxing process itself, leading to potential discomfort, redness, or irritation. However, I wouldn't be too alarmed by this, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll have a negative reaction. Some people do just fine having their wax during their cycle. So how do you know if you're gone? Be the person that has a good reaction or the person that has a bad reaction? Well, I'm gonna share all my pro tips with you guys coming up next. Here are my top 3 professional recommendations if you must wax while on your period. 1. It is best to wait until the 2nd or 3rd day of your cycle when the flow is at its heaviest. By doing this, you'll minimize the chances of irritation or discomfort due to the increased sensitivity. 2. Choose a wax that's specifically designed for sensitive skin. Hard wax is a great option because it adheres to the hair rather than the skin. This helps reduce the risk of pulling or tearing the skin during removal, and it's also less likely to cause irritation. 3. Never, ever skip exfoliating prior to your wax. Exfoliation is key. It removes dead skin cells and any excess hair on the skin surface, ensuring that the wax can effectively grip onto the hair without slipping. So let's discuss the timing of your menstrual cycle and how it affects your waxing experience. Professionals generally agree that the best time to schedule a Brazilian wax is typically during the 1st or 2nd week of your menstrual cycle. This is when the flow is usually lighter compared to later in the cycle. The lighter flow means reduced prostaglandins in the mix, which can make the entire waxing process much more comfortable. But what does the actual science say? Well, I've actually dived deep into several studies to find out. One study, for example, found that prostaglandins reach peak levels around 24 to 48 hours after the onset of menstruation. After that, they start to decrease, but it can take up to 4 days to return to baseline. Another study suggests that the most discomfort during your period occurs during the first 24 to 48 hours after your period starts. So considering these findings, it makes sense to wait at least 2 to 3 days after your period starts before scheduling a Brazilian wax. By waiting it out, you'll minimize the pain associated with the wax and reduce the likelihood of experiencing discomfort or complications. There are a few reasons why it's a good idea to wait. Firstly, as I mentioned before, prostaglandins play a major role in this. Prostaglandins trigger uterine contractions and increase blood flow during your period. They can also contribute to increased pain sensitivity throughout your body, including the area you'll be waxing. Higher levels of prostaglandins early in your cycle may make the waxing process more painful and uncomfortable. Additionally, the first couple of days of your period tend to be heavier than the rest of your cycle. Heavy bleeding can sometimes lead to anemia. If your iron levels drop, this could make you feel fatigued, weak, and even lightheaded. This isn't ideal before any sort of procedure that requires you to be alert and feeling your best. It's also crucial to consider the condition of your skin during your period. As I mentioned before, higher levels of prostaglandins can make your capillaries more prominent on the skin surface. making them more susceptible to damage during waxing. This means there's a higher risk of bruising, redness, and irritation, which is why it is often recommended to wait until the second or third day of your cycle, when the flow is at its heaviest, to schedule a Brazilian wax. This approach helps to minimize any potential issues caused by the increased sensitivity and blood flow. If you must wax while on your period, then here are some ways to reduce pain during that time. Firstly, applying a heating pad or warm wash rag to the area for 10 to 15 minutes before your wax can help relax the muscles and increase blood flow to the area. This can make it easier for the wax to remove the hairs. You can also try taking over-the-counter pain relievers like acetaminophen or ibuprofen 30 minutes before your wax to help reduce pain and inflammation. It's also a good idea to eat a healthy meal before your wax and stay hydrated. Low blood sugar levels can make the waxing process more difficult and painful. Finally, make sure to choose an experienced and qualified waxing technician who uses clean and hygienic practices. A good technician will be able to work quickly and efficiently to minimize the amount of time the wax is on your skin. Now let's explore what the professionals say about waxing on periods. Many estheticians and dermatologists agree that it's generally safe to wax during your period. However, they do recommend waiting until the second or third day of your cycle, when the flow is heavier and the hormones have had time to take effect. They also advise choosing a wax that is specifically designed for sensitive skin and skipping exfoliation if your skin is already irritated or tender. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to wax during your period is a personal one, and it's important to listen to your body and do what feels right for you. While waxing during your period is possible, there are some situations where you should consider avoiding it altogether. For example, if you're experiencing heavy bleeding or large blood clots, it's best to wait until your period ends. Additionally, if you're using a tampon or menstrual cup, make sure to change it or empty it before starting the waxing process to maintain proper hygiene. Also, if you're prone to bacterial or yeast infections, waxing during your period could potentially increase your risk of infection in the area. If you're looking for alternatives to waxing during your period, shaving is always a great option. Using a sharp razor and shaving cream or gel can help minimize skin irritation. Another alternative is sugaring, which is a natural and less painful hair removal method. If you're considering laser hair removal, it's generally not recommended to start treatment during your period due to the increased sensitivity and pigmentation of the skin. Let's now share my personal experience or story about trying waxing while on your period. While I've always been curious about what it was like, I decided to err on the side of caution and avoid it entirely during my younger years. I was always concerned about the potential for increased pain, bleeding, or skin irritation. However, once I started researching the topic further, I realized that many people have positive experiences with period waxing. This made me wonder if my apprehension was warranted, or if it was simply a result of misinformation and stigma surrounding this practice. To put my concerns to rest, I decided to consult with a dermatologist and an OBGYN, who both assured me that waxing during your period is safe and can be done with minimal discomfort. They provided helpful tips on how to reduce any potential pain or irritation, and I was ready to give it a try. My waxing experience during my period was actually quite straightforward, and didn't differ much from my regular waxing routine. I followed my dermatologist's advice and applied a heating pad to the area beforehand, took ibuprofen for additional pain relief, and chose a hard wax specifically formulated for sensitive skin. Despite my initial anxiety, the process was quick and relatively painless, and I didn't experience any unusual bleeding or skin reactions afterwards. Overall, my experience was reassuring and made me wonder why there's still so much stigma surrounding period waxing. I hope sharing my story will help others feel more comfortable and informed when making their own decisions about this practice. Now let's dive into some frequently asked questions about waxing on your period. Does waxing remove the hair from the root? Yes, just like any other time of the month. Waxing during your period removes hair from the root, leading to longer-lasting results. Can I use any type of wax during my period? Hard wax is generally recommended for sensitive skin, which is common during your period. How long does the hair need to be for waxing? The hair should be about ½ an inch long for optimal results. Can I get an infection if I wax during my period? While it's unlikely, it's important to ensure proper hygiene before and after waxing to minimize the risk of infection. What should I do if I experience excessive bleeding during or after waxing? If bleeding continues after the wax, apply pressure to the area with a clean cloth and seek medical attention if necessary. Can I shave my bikini area during my period? Yes, shaving is a safe alternative to waxing during your period. Is it better to wax in the morning or at night? It's generally a good idea to wax later in the day when the body has had time to warm up. What should I wear during my wax appointment? Wear comfortable clothing that allows easy access to the area being waxed. Can I tan or use self-tanner after waxing? It's best to wait 24 hours before tanning or using self-tanner after waxing. Can I get pregnant if I wax during my period? Yes, it's still possible to get pregnant if you have unprotected sex during your period. What are some products that can help make waxing during your period safer? Using products that contain ingredients like aloe vera, tea tree oil, or witch hazel can help soothe the skin and reduce irritation before and after waxing. Lastly, can you build your confidence by waxing during your period? Well, it's a very interesting psychological factor. Removing unwanted hair can boost your confidence and self-esteem. During your period, you may feel a sense of empowerment and control over your body by taking care of your grooming needs. So the million-dollar question, is it worth it? While waxing during your period is a personal decision, I believe it can be a safe and effective hair removal option when done correctly. Despite the potential challenges and discomfort, the convenience and effectiveness of waxing make it a worthwhile consideration. If you choose to wax during your period, remember to prioritize your health and safety by following the tips and advice shared in this video. Now it's time for you to make an informed decision based on your individual needs and preferences. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching.